Hey everybody, welcome. If you're looking for information on live music and concert photography, you're in the right spot because we give you information on this channel that a lot of people don't. So please stay tuned and we're going to cover some things today, uncovering the truth about cover bands and tribute bands. I'm Robert Maxfield and I've been photographing concerts and live music since 1977. Some of the bands I've photographed are Queen, Fleetwood Mac, Heart, Bad Company, Ted Nugent, the Moody Blues. The list goes on and on. And today I've been photographing a lot of people like Randy Rogers, Aaron Watson, a lot of Texas red dirt and country music along with some blues music too. So hang on and I'm going to give you some information about cover bands and tribute bands. I asked the other day in a survey on my channel how many people actually photograph cover bands and tribute bands, and believe it or not, 70% said that they photographed them. Another 20% said sometimes they photograph them, and 10% said they don't photograph them at all. And I am one of the people that rarely ever photographs cover bands. I just don't do cover bands, and that's the way I am. But one of the things that you should know is that cover bands and tribute bands are becoming ever increasingly more popular, and there are a lot more of them. To give you an idea, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, we probably have 30 plus cover bands that are roaming around town at any one given time. To give you a list, there's a cover band that covers Metallica, Motley Crue, Journey, AC/DC, Kiss, Elvis. There's two guys that do Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Taylor Swift, Madonna. There's an Elton John guy. The Eagles, Led Zeppelin, the Texas Tornadoes, which do Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff. ABBA. And the list keeps growing and growing and growing, and there's a lot more. My issue with the shooting cover bands is you're not shooting the real thing. You're not shooting the real artist, first of all. And when you have photos in your portfolio, you have photos in your portfolio of people that aren't the real artist, and people don't know who these people are in the first place. So that can cause an issue. On the plus side, for shooting cover bands and tribute bands, they're just like anybody else. They're going to need PR work, they're going to need photographs, they're going to need publicity, and it's an open market and it's a growing market. So you have, say, 30-35 bands that are just sitting out there playing every weekend or most weekends, and they've got to have exposure, and people have got to find out who they are also. So it's just like a regular band that doesn't do cover work. But yeah, okay, a lot of bands do some cover songs. They do one or two, but are not purely all cover bands. And in fact, the one cover band I've actually photographed did covers of Shania Twain. 5 guys singing Shania Twain songs is pretty weird, but hey, they were a good time, and that was a lot of fun. So as far as cover bands, they need a lot of the same stuff everybody else does. Now back to the problem. The problem is when you put out a portfolio of your own stuff, your best work, when somebody opens it up and looks in it, they want to be able to see somebody they recognize and they know. At least that's my belief. So when they look at it, are they looking at the quality of the pictures specifically? Or are they looking at the person that's in the photograph? Or are they looking at both? It depends. So typically what I will do is I'll put my best photos of well-known people in the front. And my opinion also is that a lot of people that view your portfolio spend less than 5 to 10 seconds looking at your work. Okay, sometimes they will look real deep into it, but very rarely. What they'll do is they'll look at the first 3 or 4 pictures and go, hey, this guy knows what he's doing pretty good. Let's trust him and have him do the work. And so normally I don't get that deep. There's no need for 20 or 30 pictures in a portfolio. Also, like I said, the problem is if nobody is recognizable in these in your portfolio, that may cause a problem. Like the 2 guys that are doing the Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra covers don't look anything like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. They're kind of hairstyled that way, but when you show somebody a picture of what they look like and try to promote them, it's just 2 guys that have weird hairdos that don't look like they're supposed to or normal. So that can cause an issue also. Well, hopefully this gives you something to think about, because it is a growing trend in music, at least in our area. You see, I couldn't believe it. I saw 30, 35 cover and tribute bands. I bet there isn't that many non-cover or tribute bands roaming around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I know there's not that many venues that can cover all these people. So just be careful, know it's growing, have fun with it, and do what you feel. If you found anything in this video useful, man, hit that like button. We'd love it if you subscribe. It helps us out, and our channel is growing, so we're getting more and more viewers and more subscribers, and we're looking forward to bringing you more information about concerts and music photography. Some of the things that we do, I don't think some other people think about. You can find all kinds of the same topic, but I'll try to bring you something different each week. So thanks you, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.